Imagine Samsung dropping a new phone in 2025 that looks like a flagship, feels like a flagship but technically isn't one, and somehow it still might outsmart the S25 itself.
Yeah.
That's the magic Samsung might be trying to pull off with the Galaxy S25e. It's slimmer, faster, and possibly smarter, but there's a twist. Even with all these juicy leaks and renders, one major thing is still missing. And without it, this phone might just flop. Welcome back, viewers. Sam here. Don't forget to like the video, share it if you're into sleek tech updates, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on what's really going on behind the scenes in the tech world. So here's the tea. Thanks to fresh leaks and renders, we now have a pretty clean look at the Galaxy S25 FE, and it's not playing around. This thing is reportedly just 7.4 mm thick. Yes, even thinner than the already slim S24 FE. It's rocking a more refined vibe with reduced bezels, but of course the classic Samsung chin isn't going anywhere. Love it or hate it, that chin is part of the Galaxy identity. Now picture this, Samsung keeping the same beautiful 6.7-inch AMOLED panel with 120Hz refresh rate, but bumping the brightness to a scorching 2600 nits. That's brighter than your future. Perfect for those can't see my screen in the sun moments. And speaking of brightness, things are getting even hotter under the hood. Leaks are swirling about two chipset options. The Exynos 2400 and MediaTek's beastly Dimensity 9400s. The MediaTek option has fans buzzing, it's newer, smoother, and a legit performance upgrade. But here's the kicker. It may depend on your region. Samsung loves playing guess which chip you get game. And if you're already rolling your eyes about Exynos, I hear you. But hold on. The Exynos 2400 actually didn't crash and burn in the S24. It held its own for daily use, and gaming was surprisingly decent. So maybe, just maybe, it won't ruin the FE experience this time around, camera-wise. While don't expect miracles, the rear setup looks almost unchanged from the S24 FE, which wasn't exactly winning any photography awards. But there's a small win on the front, a new 20MP selfie camera, the same one from the S25 flagship. So, selfie lovers and Zoom call addicts, that's your moment. Now, let's talk release date, or the complete lack of it. This is where things get messy, because if Samsung waits until October, like they usually do, the S25 might launch straight into the shadow of the Galaxy S26. I mean, by then, S26 leaks will be everywhere, and the regular S25 will probably be on sale for less than this FE model. Not exactly a strong pitch to buyers, right? Timing is everything. Launch too late, and the S25 FE becomes the phone nobody asked for. Launch too soon without polish, and it risks underwhelming. Samsung is walking a tightrope here. But there's one more thing that could tip the scales: RAM and storage. Word is, the S25 could ship with up to 20 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage, even in the base model. That's seriously generous for an FE phone. Combine that with One UI 8 out of the box and 7 years of software updates, and now we're talking real long-term value. And don't forget, Samsung's using a wider but thinner battery this time, likely around 4700 mAh. That's how they're pulling off this slimmer design without sacrificing too much juice. But the internal layout will need a major rework. Think motherboard Tetris. Risky. Yeah, but if they pull it off, it'll feel like flagship design FA pricing. There's also talk of the Exynos 2500, Samsung's Thurnum next-gen chip, sneaking into the FE if production ramps up fast enough. That would be a curveball. Imagine flagship-level AI performance in a budget-ish phone. So where does that leave us? The Galaxy S25 FE is shaping up to be one of the most confusing but potentially brilliant releases of the year. It's got the design, the display, the possible RAM boost, and a front camera that's actually worth using. But no release date and a looming pricing issue are threatening to derail the hype. Samsung's FE line has always lived in this strange space, too premium to be budget, too late to be exciting. But this time, they might just have the formula right. All they have to do is get the timing and pricing right. No pressure, Samsung. Anyway, what do you think? Is the Galaxy S25 FE your next phone, or just another what could have been in Samsung's long FE experiment? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you like this breakdown, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. I've got way more Galaxy updates, leaks, and surprises on the way. See you in the next one!